Thus, as we study these commandments, we do so with the understanding that they are not merely historical relics, but living words that continue to speak to us today. They call us to reflect on how we live and love in a modern context. In this light, the commandments become not a set of restrictions, but a source of spiritual nourishment and growth, drawing us closer to God and helping us to reflect His character in our lives. In this book, we will discuss more than 100 of these commandments, delving into what they meant to the ancient Israelites and how they are applicable for us today as Jesus' disciples. Paul, the Jewish apostle, shaliach in Hebrew, meaning sent one or messenger, wrote that the law is holy, and the commandment is holy and righteous and good, and the law is spiritual. Romans chapter 7, verse 12, verse 14. Paul taught Timothy that the sacred writings are able to make us wise for salvation and are profitable for teaching, for reproof, for correction, and for training in righteousness. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verses 14 through 16. These verses highlight the value of the law when approached with the right heart and understanding. This is why Paul penned, "The law is good if one uses it lawfully." 1 Timothy chapter 1, verse 8. Before we get into the individual laws, I want to mention that in this book I use the terms commandment, precept, law, and mitzvah, a Hebrew word meaning precept or commandment, interchangeably. In addition, I employ a variety of terms to refer to God, including Adonai, Lord, Yahweh, God's personal name, Elohim, the title of the Creator used in Genesis, the Most High, the Blessed One, and Hashem, Hebrew for the name. At times, these terms shed light on who God is, and I hope that in using them, you will be blessed and that Gentile followers of Yeshua will become better acquainted with them. I also occasionally refer to believers in Jesus as followers of the Way. This goes back to the book of Acts, where 5 separate times Jesus' followers were referred to in this way. For example, in Acts chapter 9, verses 1 through 2, we read, English Standard Version, "But Saul, still breathing threats and murder against the disciples of the Lord, went to the high priest and asked him for letters to the synagogues at Damascus, so that if he found any belonging to the Way, men or women, he might bring them bound to Jerusalem." Ultimately, this book aims to bridge the gap between the ancient commandments of the Torah and our contemporary lives. Whether you are Jewish or Gentile, I hope this will be an epic biblical exploration that will enrich your faith and deepen your relationship with your Creator. Let us walk this path together, discovering the treasures of the Torah while at the same time rejoicing in our salvation through Yeshua HaMashiach.